So we saw this news. We woke up to this news this morning that they saw banana sacrifice on the streets of UK. How many of you have seen that news? Let's talk a little bit about it. They saw banana sacrifice on the streets of UK. When I now saw the news, I said, what is the big deal? If they see banana sacrifice on the streets of UK. But waiting, I don't like they say, as our people, they say, it has to be Nigerians. Now Nigerians do am. Now Nigerians cause am. I say, how can you say it's Nigeria that caused it? How can you say it's Nigeria that did it? Somebody say, really, them don't carry their practice, go UK. I don't know, we don't know who do am. We don't know who do the sacrifice. You can't say it's Nigerians. Is it only Nigerians that are doing sacrifice? That is why I'm doing this video. Is it only Nigerians that you think do sacrifice? Is it only Nigerians? Indians, they do. All African countries, they do. Oyinbo self, they do. Oyinbo. There was this something I saw on my on Google when I was playing with my phone. The person now said the profile now said I should put my finger. They were reading the lines of my finger. Àwọn palm readers. Àwọn kini yàtọ̀ palm readers àtàwọn oní kini. It was now telling me, trying to tell me until to wá ní kí n sanwó, mo ní àìrọ́ mi ò sanwó. Mi ń ṣe mugun. You know, I was just playing. You know, there are times you just feel like playing around with stuffs. So I was just playing. That thing said I should put my finger. It snapped my finger. After snapping my finger, it was now drawing the lines of my finger. Drawing it. It was now asking me some questions, leading me on to ask me some questions. It now got to a stage. He now said what was he even telling me on that day? He said to know something about myself. I can't remember. He now said pay something. I should subscribe. I subscribe. He now say pay money. I say me in Shemugu, I'm not paying no money. You know? I say I'm not paying no money. Keep your reading. If I was seriously into it, I would have paid. Okay? Now, if you go to most of these Asian stores where you go to do your nails and everything, if you go into their store, there is a corner. I don't know if you have noticed it. There is a corner in their store where they have something like Orishatiwon, their own god, abi idol, or what will I call it? You call it idol, their own god, because every culture have their own god. You go to that, you will see that corner. They have it at the corner, one kind. I have seen it several times in their stores. If you go to Indian stores, the same thing. You will see a corner. Their own god too, where they keep their own god. Many African countries, Ethiopia, name it. It is we that we, I don't know what is wrong with our people. The last time they said there was this, was it the prime minister or something? The last Indian prime minister, when he did some sacrifice at the door of his office. We all saw it. So why do you think it is Nigeria that do that sacrifice? Because even Nigerians are castigating themselves. It's our people, oh. And let's even assume it is our people. What is bad in it? Wọ́n pa yan now. Nǹkan tí kíní ẹ fẹ́ gbà nìyẹn. God yẹn nìyẹn fẹ́ gbà. Shrine, thank you. Aunty Kemi, God bless you. Ojuko timi. They always have this shrine at the corner of their offices. All these Chinese, Indian, just name it. That is their own ritual that they do, their own cultural thing. And they don't even shame to do it. They don't hide to do it. There is this, there is a shrine very close here. They wrote it boldly that the place is a shrine. Boldly. If I pass through the place, I will snap it. They always have that corner. By the corner, in their shop, in their store, in their office. When are we going to stop giving ourselves bad name and seeing our thing as a bad thing? Yes, I agree. There are some, even me, I will never relate with because of the way they do it. Like I said it is time Nigeria repackage. And all this believing rubbish that you have to shed blood for anything is nonsense. I'm not in support of that nonsense. And they've been saying it. I don't know if it is true that they do human sacrifice in Nigeria, which is very wrong if it is true. You know, which is very wrong. Like some people who go and buy person that they want to do one fair make owo and lo panyon. Who tell you that by buying somebody you will make money? Okay, somebody said even my hairdresser has a corner like that. Is your hairdresser Indian, be Chinese, be Niger or African? What sort of which country does she come from? He or she? So they saw that banana, and they said they always see it there every second of every month is when they place it there on the streets. So they said mystery of banana sacrifice. Puzzle residents of Nottinghamshire. Kilo shele. Why are they puzzle? Okay, somebody said, Aunty Adunni, have you noticed most Chinese restaurants? God bless you. You are right. They always have that altar and idol too. Oh, they feel cover. They are not ashamed of it. They don't hide from it. England should be ready. They should be ready. When they brought their own to us, we embrace it. Now the matter we still settle till now. Now that they have opened their doors to foreigners, they should expect foreign gods too. Why are they now complaining? The residents of Biston, Nottinghamshire in the UK, have been baffled by mysterious appearance of plates filled with peeled bananas left on the second day of each month for over a year. The person has been doing the sacrifice for over a year. The plates are consistently placed at the intersection of Abbey Road and Windsor Avenue near a local church. The person don't even fear. Now beside church, they go put them. The person is putting it beside the church. With no explanation for their purpose. So they are waiting for them to come and explain. Eti gbalejo, oyinbo, you don't collect visitor. Eti gba alejo. Okay, somebody said, yes, oyinbo they do, that's a fact. As a matter of fact, a lady now just held my hand, telling what the lines on our palms means with me now at work, and she's from Egypt. Oh, Egyptians too. They don't joke with things like that too. I've met them too, one-on-one. So, despite the plea, another plate of banana appeared on the 2nd of January, 2025. Speculation among residents suggests the act could be a gesture for wildlife or a religious offering due to the location's proximity to a church. However, no one has come forward to claim responsibility. Oyinbo, they know they claim responsibility for that kind of thing. And in the middle of the night, then they do it. We are used to it. In Nigeria, we do it. It is time we start acknowledging. In Nigeria, we dey see am. We know they know who they do am, but we dey see am. They will say orita meta. On kilon orita meta in Oyinbo. What is orita meta in Oyinbo? What is Talo sọ pé ó ga o? George Hollins, thank you very much. I once told people that churches are shrines. They were like, I'm blasphemy. Come and see. There is a Catholic church here. They wrote the shrine of Kinekon, Saint Kinekon. But people don't want to accept that church is a shrine. T junction, crossroad. Orita Mẹ́rin wà. I think Orita Mẹ́rin is cross junction. Then we have Orita Mẹ́ta, which is T junction. 3 meeting points. Anyhow. At least one junction. It has to be junction. So you boku alejo. When you bring your own thing, we embrace them. When you brought your religion, we collect. Now the matter we still dey settle. And as you don't open door for us, you self go see Shege Pro Max. You cannot say Kama Shoro Olewa. People that are used to it, you cannot say they cannot do the oro. Their own sacrifice is their own way of reaching their own God too. Now every culture get as then they reach their God. Now we are beginning to know. Chinese, and we don't know who, maybe it's even Chinese people, because ordinarily, somebody said if they catch the banana person, they will be penalized for public littering. It is 100 pounds per fine. Any you know to see one how to change the base in And you know what? People that are saying it's Nigerian that are doing it, it's not Nigerians. The Nigerian own, when they want to do that kind of sacrifice. Thank you, my gifters on TikTok. When they are doing their sacrifice, you will find egg there. You will find palm oil. Kila tu man read it in Nigeria. You will find eyele to lo jeje, to ye come ma fi se, to ye come ma fly. They will put it inside. Eyele man wa nbe. Egg, eyele. Kina tu man fi si, epo pupa, eko, agidi. They will put agidi. They will not, ati really, ibi ko wa ladugbo wa ngba kan, many to man gbe si. That place is like once you come out of our streets, there is another connecting street that goes this way. That person is always placing in there. Many don't basic. But I know the security guard, they will know the place. To not use their culture ritual to create a public nuisance. What is their own culture that they brought to us, creating for us? Yinka, si won ton gbe wa fun wa, what is it creating for us? Every corner in Nigeria, na noise. Every corner in Nigeria, we know they sleep. What has their own created for us? Are lele any suru. Tomba come any yeti eba. Nyama and egg no man one be. I know of a agidi, which is a ko, eyele, pupa, epo. I think you know what killer to mention ye. Agidi, eyele, egg, boiled egg. I want your come and man kidding. Some people eat it too. Okay, somebody says smash eggs at the junction. So that banana is not for Nigerians. Nigerians do not use banana to do sacrifice. They use something else. Chicken leg. Chicken leg. Goat head, God bless you. That goat head. Somebody say illusion God is in the sky called heaven. That goat head was what one of my neighbor opposites did. Timo Pariwosita. He carried the head of cow, bury it on the streets. Now the thing begins smell. It begins smell. What is smelling? We now saw fly around the area. Now my house help tell me, say, mommy, man, you don't bele okonye. I want not ori ma lose adugbo. I said, are you sure? She said yes. Are you sure? She said yes. Okay, somebody said there is a church close to me in the UK. The church is called Coven Methodist Church. Lobaton. Now the girl tell me say they bury cow head on the streets opposite my house. Gong. That's why I scream. Said lie, I no go green. Make them come collect their come on their head for where they put them. True. The guy actually buried it. We saw it when he was exhuming it. You see all these things. All this nonsense. I'm not going to say people should not do whatever they want to do. But I like as they go show Nibo. As they go show them. Because they too invaded people. Invaded other people's culture. Invaded other people's privacy. To come and bring their religion. So I like as they do them for them. As then they show them too. Say no be them, no be only them. So make them self the day. But I was like, ni bitaye la judi and no you believe in go nkan. Who are the people that are still believing in all these things? At this dispensation? And we don't like my believe illusion sha. Ati sacrifice in you. Ati whatever in you. All those things are illusion. They are nothing but nonsense. Àfi tó bá yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn ń wá nǹkan tí ò ṣe kiri. I wanted to. This is what they created for us to data ye handle. This is part of the thing they created. See the picture. See the picture of the sacrifice. Ologbo ìbọn sórí ta mẹ́ta nítorí àwa. Kùrùkẹrẹ. Odile aláwo kùrùkẹrẹ. Odile oníṣègùn ogun ràn wá o ẹ má wulẹ̀ sáré ká. You will even be surprised. Maybe now one pastor go do the work there. You will be shocked whether a person where they look for crowd because they say na near one church, the person put am. Whether the person they look for crowd for his church, himself go put am there. Say anybody wey pass there, may they begin come in own church. You will be shocked. Because most of the sacrifice and everything where we see, we they see wetin they go on. Before they accuse people where they're not supposed to accuse. Go and ask all these afar, all these people where they do juju. Then say na pastors be their customers. Then say na pastors, na him be their customer. Because I want no one continue sonu. They are looking for power. They are looking for crowd. I been na ordinary me and you. Go they look for waiting no lost. I'm just asking no. Ordinary me and you. Now we they look for waiting no lost. Are you looking for crowd? Are you looking for too much money? I been na today. Then they see church. Where they see where they park where they park you do inside. Is either is in the roof or inside their altar. Ever lover like a man your flag you are. Want it all about page load Facebook. Once you mention their name and you begin to talk about them and their secrets, please love and like and reshare on Facebook. Mo bere ni o. She na ordinary me and you. Where is all we know is to go and do our 12-hour shift. Come back into our kubiku. Manage our kubiku as a day. Then now you they look for waiting no lost. Now people where they look for power. People where they look for money. People where they look for crowd. People where they look for waiting no lost. Now then they do this kind of thing. You cannot see people that are contented visiting Babalawo, visiting pastor. And you want to see, no, now people where they visit pastor pass. When they jump from one program to the other, now then go still go Babalawo place. Now then go still go Wise Garment Church. Go do Irapada, Iribomi, Irisole, Irisoke. Now then, you will be shocked if they will catch the person. Say na person where be say, if he reach the Holy Ghost fire program, he come out for down, that one, he go, fire must change hand, power must change hand. They come out from power must change hand. They are going for another one. Iribomi somewhere. After that Iribomi, they waiting they chase them, no go see solution. They will, because they feel their solution is in somebody's hand. They will leave that one. When they tell them there is another Baba in Kutu Wenji, they will carry them like that, Giwaka. They will still go there. Now them, you go see where they do all this kind of thing. But because they cannot catch them, but anybody where they're satisfied cannot run around. Cannot look for waiting no lost. Anybody, liberated people, they know they look for waiting no lost. You know why? They know that all these things are fabu. They know their lies. They know they are just stories. They face and live reality. The reality you don't want to live. The reality you don't want to believe. Where pastors, they tell you, say, for example, look at this one now. I posted this thing. And somebody is saying, don't you believe in Jerry Eze? I was now asking the person. You say, don't people do not believe in Jerry Eze. Is Jerry Eze your God that you say people don't believe in him? The people that can believe this kind of thing. Yeah, Tango. I see the here. Ọ̀rọ̀ di hun. Ọ̀rọ̀ pé sí jẹ́ o. Ọ̀rọ̀ di hun. Yeah, you say what are they saying? They are praying. It's a prayer. And now every day they pray this kind of prayer. Such people, after them believe this one finish, then prayer, nothing happen. They will go and look for solution somewhere else too, because they feel somebody is chasing them. The day you get liberated, you will know there is nobody that is chasing you. The day you get liberated, you will know that na noise you they make much, you they make it pass. Most of the sacrifice they are seeing up and down, even in Nigeria, is from people who are looking for power. Is from people who are looking for crowd. Is from people who are looking for money by all means. Ayome, I see you. I see you. Go and ask. Lee Joker said, Auntie, talk sense to our women's head. Women, stop running around. Women cannot stop running around. There are a lot of things chasing them until they accept reality. And it's very tough. A woman in love. The most difficult women to talk to are a woman in love, a woman who has a pastor, who believes in pastor. They are very, very tough to talk to. You know, consign me. But waiting we see, we go talk. Share and borrow. Share and borrow. If they can investigate, you will be shocked saying a church person, religious person, whether church or mosque, na religious person, na ain't go put that banana there. People doing sacrifice are not liberated people. People liberated, they don't go for all this nonsense. They don't believe or trust in them. There are plenty of, I know there are many in UK, even here. UK is their base. Both white garments and Pentecostal. You will be shocked that it is one of them. We carry banana go put for that place. They said every second of the month, now they put the banana there. Every second of the month. Every second of the month. Now they put them. And for all you care, it might not even be pastors too. But people are saying it's our people. It's our people. But I want you to know it may not be our people. And it may be them. Some Indians they collected some, job to do in Nigeria. We saw them doing sacrifice. Liberated people don't go for all that kind of nonsense. Yes, free thinkers, God bless you. That's the word I should use. Free thinkers don't believe in that rubbish. You have been liberated from all that nonsense. Maybe when you were in religious setting, you might think doing those things. Somebody say, waiting they chop the banana. We don't know whether they will pack it. Maybe they are now scared of packing the banana. Then they could shout out, say, who they put banana for here? Oh, come and carry your banana. Kí ló máa ń ṣe TikTok yìí? Ẹ gbé gifting yín lọ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbé lọ kẹ́ kó ṣì lọ jèrè pẹ̀lú wàhálà yín. Oh, this your TikToking wàhálà is too much for me o. Kí ni mo sọ ń sìn tó ń fún mi ní strike? Ẹ máa bọ̀ lórí YouTube o. Come to YouTube, come to Facebook. Torí àpá àwọn méjèèjì yìí better TikTok. Ayobe, I see your hand. Kan wá gbé ayé ìsìn béèyàn kan bá gbẹ́bọ sí títì wọ́n á jẹ ní Nàìjíríà. People are hungry. Ẹlẹgbẹ́ bọ̀rọ̀ kan sáàrin títì, somebody will chop the TikTok understand Yoruba. Really? Kí ni mo wá sọ? What did I say? Orí TikTok burú. Orí TikTok gbálẹ̀, ó sì máa pa. Ó wàhálà ti fẹ́ pọ̀ jù. Kò sí tí bá ṣe show báyìí. Okay, the homeless òyìnbó will is the free. Come máa gbé síbẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ ní fẹ́ yóò kọ. Oh, the word. Wọ́n lè pọ̀ o. Olówó lólóhùn ò ní jẹ́ kán fún mi gift mọ́. Gift ẹ̀ kí ló orí ẹ̀ burú, orí TikTok burú. Orí TikTok burú. Okay, mo ti gbọ́. Orí ẹ̀ burú. Aunty Adunni ẹ káàbọ̀ jèrè. Somebody said banana better, at least it is not dog poo. Àbí o. So mi ò mọ nǹkan tó fariwo. Tán wá ń sọ wípé wọ́n ń bá banana. But they will start putting watch there o. Ẹni tó gbé banana náà síbẹ̀. Tó bá ti rí wípé ó ti di news, the person will not carry the banana and put there again. Somebody said they're born well. Let them put raw plantain or yam on cuts outside. So òyìnbó ń sá fún culture tiwa. Jerry. Okay, TikTok has app that translates to them. Wàhálà dé o. Èmi ò mọ̀. Èmi ò mọ̀ kó translate Yoruba. There's no more food for Orita now. Evangelist ẹ káàbọ̀. Hello? Ẹ kálẹ́ o.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ sọ yẹn, as in C for cat, H for Hannah,
Okay.
O for orange, and P for ball. Ó dàbí ìgbà pé kéèyàn mú àkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fi gé sọ́nà. A rò pé C for cat, H
Ó ti yé mi. Ó ti yé mi. Oh, that's the reason.
Yes. Ìyẹn dàbí ìgbà pé kẹ́ sọ pé kọ́ bí orí èèyàn sọ́nà. Ó ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan náà ni ṣe rí àwọn irú àwọn word bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ti fi sí orí.
Yeah, system or the system, yeah.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá náà ni wọ́n lè get really. No, mi ò rò pé nǹkan tó ṣe
miracle.
Sọ fún yẹn sọ. Ẹ bá ti ní káwọn èèyàn tẹ F1, that's all.
Kọ́ńtẹ́ kí nìyẹn?
F1, anything tẹ bá mọ̀ pé wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ kí ní gbogbo wa tá wà lórí ìkànnà ẹni pé ká tẹ F1. F for football and number one.
Okay, so it will reset.
Tẹ bá ti tẹ F1, á tún fún yín ní more time.
Okay.
I think there's another F1 lè mímọ̀ ṣá. Àwọn kan míì wà tán á tún ní kẹ́ṣin bóyá W2, I don't know. So ẹ kàn ní káwọn guests or whatever tó wà lórí. Yes.
Okay.
So,
okay. Okay. Oh yeah, it's F1. Oh, press F1 for me. Oh. Ó dà pé ẹ̀yin mọ TikTok yẹn lò dáadáa. Okay, enjoy. You are enjoying. Are you enjoying Jerry?
Kíni ti gbé jáde, woman tó máa ń sọ pé artist lòun, Afro artist ti gbé jáde.
Jerry Eze is very, he knows what he's doing. He's very smart. Honestly, I'm not faulting Jerry Eze. You know why? You know why I'm not faulting him? You know why I'm really not faulting Jerry Eze, and I hardly talk about him. If people cannot see through him, then it is their fault. You know why? Gary Eze came during COVID. He looked at the opportunity going on, and he saw people were not going to church during COVID, and he started his prayer online, knowing fully well that an average Nigeria or an average African depends on prayer than reasoning. So he started it, and he started, you know, and people joined. They started doing what he was doing, and he was making money from, he was making more money on streaming than even collecting offering and tithes. That's the truth. So he's more like a content creator. But the people are not seeing it so. They feel he's a man of God. He feels they feel he's a man of God. They feel he's representing God. Somebody just equate him to God on my page this morning. And I was like, for real?
Do you remember William Seymour, 1909 Azusa Revival? Go and watch that video. That was the way they used to pray. And the reason is that the First World War was about to break out. In 1909, William Seymour,
okay.
Building. That was the way they prayed. They really prayed bitterly.
So he must have done his research to use the style.
William Seymour's congregants, they used to pray. And you know, back in those days, there was a turmoil, there was diseases, there was pestilence, and again, the First World War was about to break out during those periods. So there's a pressure, economic pressure back then, and they had a lot of slaves that these Europeans have already brought to Europe and America, and there was so much poverty back then. So, I mean...
So almost similar to the COVID period then?
Yes. Bible was never preached to the slaves. If you go back, slaves don't own Bible. They don't have the right to own Bible. But because they wanted to hold on to the slaves, they used the Bible, they preached the Bible to them eventually, and they started baptizing their children. They start, even though our forefathers, our grandparents never took Christianity back then, because what they did was that they merged Christianity with Santerism. So it's Catholicism back then. But you know, some
okay, somebody said that was when his kind of tongues became popular under William Seymour.
Yeah, William Seymour. Yes. And I will tell you.
Please love and like and reshare. I want it to up page Facebook. Please ever me love and like. Reshare, please. Go ahead, sis.
There was a hotel that was used back then, and Adeboye came to tell us one day that hotel. What are you saying?
Is it the hotel that he said that was closed because of him?
Yes, he said there was an earthquake in that hotel.
In that hotel, yeah.
Yes. And of course, it's not an earthquake. What happened was that hotel has been built for almost over 75 years. And there is faults in the foundation. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa had faults. When they built it, it was the tallest building in the world back then. And the engineers and who are those people that design buildings? They made mistakes, because what happened is that as big as that building is, there was meant to be springs under it, just like what happened in Turkey, that the Turkish government had to buy all those engineers because they were meant to use springs, special springs, so that when the earth crust moves, the building will also tilt to where the tremor is coming from. So it's the same as with the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and also that plaza, that Hotel de Plaza or whatever that happened in is it Oklahoma or in California, and he said,
it's the hotel that is in Oklahoma.
Those buildings used to be used by all these Christians back then. So he said he wanted the Holy Spirit to come back, that when he went there, himself and Papa Oladayo, Akindayomi. In fact, that man's name is not Akindayomi, it's Ifadayomi.
Who now changed you to Akindayomi?
Ifadayomi. They correlated his
Aunty Bola.
Most of these people, they have should not start lying to us. So, that's what happened in that hotel. I will get that name for you because
I think I treated the case, but I can't remember now too.
So it's just a fault in the foundation which can be fixed. But that hotel, I don't think people are in that hotel anymore.
No, it's functioning. Once you rebuild, they're very beautiful now. Once you renovate, the hotel has been renovated. It's functioning.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Then, according to what I read about the hotel, they said there was famine during that time, and the hotel was not functioning anymore. People were not coming to the place, so they had to lock it up because they were running at loss. Then after some time, some people came to buy it. In fact, they bought it very cheaply. That particular hotel that Baba said I had earthquake because of him or something. I can't remember what he said was wrong. Sharonti? Hello? Hello, sis. So he said the hotel, because of his prayer, earthquake, and it affected the building. Baba was lying. That hotel was not making enough anymore. And they had to close it. And they sold it to somebody. And those people renovated it. The hotel is still existing till now. Other places, we don't carry the wind. So, there are some stories. Where Baba Mayo Hotel, God bless you, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, God bless you. Let me go to that story. Thank you very much. Mayo Hotel. Tulsa. Okay, this is the hotel now. Want it to call. Very beautiful now. This is it. This is the hotel. In 1925. Very big hotel.
Can I move there?
Since it's why I can mute you because Aunty Adunni, maybe she's at work. So Baba said it was him. So according to the story, they said when the Mayo Hotel officially opened in 1925, it instantly became the social hub of high society known for its champagne brunches and martini lunch. It was the place to see and be seen. Notable guests included President John F. Kennedy, blah, 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 blah. And they said, although in 2001, although the hotel had a listing, what Baba was saying happened in the 80s, I'll be 70s when he mentioned it. I was like, okay, in the 80s. That was when I questioned. I said, Igba only Baba joined in Redeem. Tulsa. It became questionable at that time. Anyway, it is no more news that Baba just cook up stories and just put it out there because he knows that people will not read, they will not search. So when he brought out that story, I went to Google to check, and these are the findings. So they said in 2001, although the hotel had a listing on the National Register of Historic Places in 1980, it closed its door for 1 year, just 1 year. 30 years, the property fell into disrepair as it sat on a vacant land. As it sat vacant, it was not being used anymore because there was famine at that time in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Life was tough. They take advantage of when life will be tough to prey on people. And that is exactly what Jerieze, that is exactly what Jerieze capitalized on. And I don't blame him. If people cannot think that this is just economic recess that all over the world is going through. We are still feeling it till now. All over the world, not only Nigeria. But he capitalized on it, like they said, like William Seymour. And, he started blasting tongue for people. And people joined. And they believed. And they come and say stories that does not add up. Like Dupe that came out and said, she had they cut off her womb. I don't want to say what we cost me wahala again, and she started saying some stories that doesn't add up. And we question, and people who know her told through the video to us that she's lying. You know, he said it was because of his prayer that she was almost gone. He now prayed, she now stood up. This is how they lie to people, and people will lose their lives. So according to the story, they say after countless failed attempts to renovate the long-abandoned building, many feared the Mayo was destined for the wrecking ball until the Sidner family of Tulsa purchased it in 2001 for $250,000. Very cheap. These dedicated residents remodeled the lobby and hosted events there until 2008. As at that time, they began restoring the remainder of the hotel to its former glory, undertaking the project with the same passion and determination. You know, it was famine that caused the hotel to go into closure. But Baba said it was his own prayer that caused earthquake, and they closed the church, the building for 30 years. Wow. So, if there will be earthquake problem, how did Baba get to know it was earthquake? Who checked? Who are the engineers that checked it? Where's the record on public record? America will always have something for public record for you to see. And that is why we are seeing the history of the church, the hotel today. They said in 2009, after a $42 million historic renovation, the Mayo Hotel reopened its door in late 2009, jump-starting the revitalization of downtown Tulsa, steeped in historic detail and modern luxury. The property now offers 102 guest rooms, 76 private residency, and fabulous event space in Tulsa for hosting weddings and blah, blah, blah. 2021, today, the Mayo Hotel continues to mean so much, not only to the city of Tulsa, but also to visitors all around the world. Why is there no mention of earthquake in the story of the church, in the story of the hotel? This, my sister brought it up, and that is why we are revisiting it. So, they just take advantage of people gullibility, people weakness. We know that naturally, our people are very religious. Not only our people, a lot of people are very religious. And they tend to believe religious people, religious leaders, whatever they say, they take it and they swallow it. They take it and they swallow it. And they believe it. So, why I don't really blame Jerry so much, I don't really bother even talking about him that much, is because if anybody cannot see through him, too bad. That's their own cup of tea. And you know what? Jerry can never, like I said this morning, I said Jerry is doing a very good exercise. You see how much he sweats anytime he does his program. Screaming, screaming, screaming. And the people are saying amen. If you go and read comments, you will laugh tire from his members, his followers. Some will say, oh Lord, I key into this prayer. I pray for my mother, wherever she is. May this prayer touch her. What do you know that Jerry is saying? That you say his prayer should touch your mother? What do you understand that he's saying? Do you even know what? Jerry cannot even quote Bible. I noticed that one today. He wanted to quote a Bible. He could not remember the Bible verse. And he said, Bible said, God said, and he turned into story. And it turned into story. Anyway. Oyinbo should welcome to our world as we have embraced their own world. Either it is Nigeria that puts banana by their doorstep. Either it is another people that put banana on their streets. They should welcome to other, they should embrace other people's culture. The way we have embraced their religion, they should be ready to embrace. They have allowed people all over the world to come to their country. Abi? They have allowed other people, say, come to build their economy. If you are going to embrace people, if you are going to allow people, you allow them with everything they have. They still have to do what is their cultural thing. What is their belief? We embrace their own. They brought it to us. We are still dealing with it today. It has caused a lot of things among us, divided us, caused families to be separated. Not only cause family to be separated, our people believe so much in it that all they do is to pray, 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 pray. They believe if they don't go to church, they cannot be okay. Aha! God bless you, Jere Adeniyi. Adeniyi said, why is there no mention of Baba Deboye in history of Mayo Hotel? Redeem member, please. should want their Baba to stop lying to us because God hates liars. You know, their Baba is the most holiest person in the world. So you both should be ready. They have allowed us. They have invited us. We are useful to them. Abi, we are helping them in building economy all over the world. UK is represented by people all over the world. The same thing here. So they should be ready to embrace other people's culture. Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ṣebí banana no gbé. Wọn ò ṣá pààyàn. Àbọ̀ pààyàn ni. They no pay person now. Now banana then carry where they put for streets. It's some people's culture making a live like that. We have embraced your own. It's all over. In a building in Nigeria contains 10 churches, 20 churches. Sorry, people on YouTube. In your colo, I'm ashamed. So, ààrẹ náà ni is part of it. No, Nigeria is I told you that this 2025, I will not give attention to nonsense question that doesn't make any sense. I will not answer anybody. Now, this 2025, I have my resolution, and I'm keeping to it seriously. It's a year of peace for me. It's a year of rest. It's a year of no stress. So when you bring your nonsense question, we no make sense. Not to ignore you. Because I don't have time for no rubbish question. I'm analyzing. Less people want to listen. And the one that does not want to listen, I no call you for here. I no invite you. I no force you to listen to me. Make una leave Jerry, make it a chop go. At the end of 2025, we go see who the prayer help. At the end of 2025, we go see the person where their prayer they help. Make Oyinbo they manage waiting them cause. Some people still believe in their culture, in their tradition, in what they know. There is no how you go to an Asian shop. You will not see their altar. Be waiting them, they call them their shrine by corner. Indian, Ethiopians, Egyptians, other people. And if it be said that one of them go put that banana, when Nigerians, they say that Nigerian go do it. Nigerian know they use ordinary banana do sacrifice. Nigerian use palm oil. They use all sort of things. And everything where they use is readily available in abroad if they want to do it. So that sacrifice they saw in their streets is not from Nigerians. What is your name again?
We've always been there.
Ariogun meni eti. Ologbo Jerry. Irorúkọ wo lele. They don't need peace. Now water they need. Me, I don't get energy for water ni. I don't get energy. Now to they do it, waiting I they do gently like this. And not only that, live chat cannot be regular anymore. I don't tell you now, all of now. Because your pastors have their slogan for the year. I have my own slogan. 2025, my year of, but I keep it for myself. So I'm working towards it. By the end of 2025, myself want to come and give testimony. So I have my own slogan for myself, and I'm working on it. And I know they pray. I don't tell you. No be pray. Now work at the work. And plan at the plan. You continue to pray. Continue to follow. Continue to pray. And I don't give you fasting too. I'll do analysis, short analysis on those ones. I will drop them. They don't give you fasting. And I wonder why their fasting is not the same. Somebody said you will fast for 100 days. Another one said that 21 days you go fast. Why you don't be saying that the same thing, the same day? When I say you serve different God, you go say that lie. The God of Baba Oshushengeshe is different. The God of Baba Go Around is different. The God of Sule is different. The God of Baba, that one say MFM, his own God is different. That one say na Mami Water and I go begin marry now. So now everybody gets in own God. God, different people. So I don't know which one I won't follow now. Anyway, I'll make una dey enjoy yourself and stay safe out there. Go and work. Let your brain work. Let your brain work. Let your brain work. Prayer is not what is giving your pastors anything. Somebody said fasting. Reason why ulcer ulcer is high among our people. Me even myself, I deal with ulcer now. Most often, you deal with ulcer. Ulcer where I don't get. Since when I was in my 20s, I refused to go for till now. But thanks to Awu Alata, I want to continue my love for me. Try want to remedy for me. So I'm going to do it today. Malora kini yensin. Want to continue my love. Awu Alata told me. So I'm going to start using it. I've been dealing with ulcer for the past. In fact, I've landed in hospital several times because of ulcer. And the pain no be here. Hey. Many people are dealing with ulcers, ulcer among our people. Forget it. So they have opened door for another ulcer for them. And you know, first fruit is coming by end of January. Since first fruit is coming, they have to get them prepared. So that they will not know they drop money. They will not know they are dropping money. So they have to get them prepared. So what is the remedy? Except I look, he sent me the list. Is unripe plantain and some things. I will share it. Well, let me ask him. Somebody ugly say, let's start our own church. We can start. It's very easy to start church. Don't you see Abioye? You don't see how much Abioye is, the crowd is pulling. That reminds me. Our live chat is for gisting, now gossip gisting, so we can take time. I did not remember to tell you. Please, if you minimum like on TikTok. Do you know Baba Oshushengeshe? He said they should clear all the books of Omungo. He doesn't want to see the book in his bookshop again. In case you are looking for Baba Omugo book, you will not find it in Baba Oshushengeshe church anymore. He said he must not send his book in his place this thing again. That is the latest news coming from them. You know why? Omungo is making serious impact in Abuja. He don't pack all Baba customer finish for Abuja. Like play. He don't pack all his customer finish. So Baba said they must not sell his books anymore in his bookshop. In his empire. They must pack everything come out. That is the latest news coming from them. They are serving God. They are serving a living God. Somebody said also remedies to avoid the food that could cause you acid reflux. Need your money. Let me try what they told me to use and see if it will work. So, that one don't guide all the customer finish for. The fight has just begun. Tabitha, make we just they look. But they will not fight publicly. I told you a lot of things has been happening between them. When I told you that he said they should not come to the program, you say I'm lying. You say you don't go there. Immediately you don't go there. Program starts. Now back-to-back program they do now. Please, who is Baba Oshun? I say Oshun Shengeshe. Anyway, we go see so again. Let me go and settle my wahala. I know get. I did tell you I said, they are businessmen. You see, all of them have competition going on. One can cover any. All of them. They are doing competition. Because it's all about the business. It's all about the money. Now you think say that you carry you go heaven. 100 days when everyone is hungry in that country. And I help one only. I'm about for 100 days. But you know what? Are their fasting? Are their children fasting? Are their grandchildren fasting? What is that fasting going to do? What has the fasting done? Every year, fasting. Every year, fasting. That 100 days fasting has been going on since I was there. Since I was there, at least, I don't finish the fasting. I fast a little because of my health. But at least I will still fast. Even with my ulcer, I will still fast. Because we didn't know the implication. MFM na 70 days. Even Jesus self. When Jesus day, as they tell us, he no even fast 100 days. He no fast 100 days. They say he fasted 40 days and 40 nights. Baba go around, even give them a clause. They should do white fasting. If you cannot do 100 days, you do white fasting. Did you hear the news? The news did not spread. One pastor and the wife, we go mountain, go fast. Now so two of them by day. For Abuja. Waiting the fasting can they do? I never know. If no be say they wicked. And they know the people are so into them, they will listen to anything that they say. That's why they keep doing it. They know the people under them. They have them under their feet. What has that fasting done? What has it changed? What you do this year that does not change your situation this year, you should change it. What has it done? Other than depriving you, causing damage on your health, if your situation remains the same. Yes, husband and wife, on pray in the mountain. Oda popo yo tutu abi kokon non so po pa won abi kokon abi weakness.
My name is Aunty Adunni. I'm a video director and TV producer of Akomolowe on African Magic. Keep watching Drivetv.
Olólùfẹ́ Drivetv àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Fẹ́mi Sola ẹ máa wo Drivetv. Keep watching Drivetv.
My name is Wole Agba. Taking this time out to tell you all that you keep watching Drivetv. What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ ní ògo ẹ̀? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ fulfilment? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ bí tó bá lọ? Ó ní iṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Ibi ni kò máa wò Drivetv. Thank you. Chloe.
Drivetv. Driving you around the world.